Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation. My name is Kollarou Anna. I am a molecular biologist and I'm currently working in secondary education schools in Milos. Today I will present how accessible digital tools can change the way we teach biology, making it more engaging and inclusive. I will share strategies, examples and challenges, especially from Greek classrooms. My goal is to show that with thoughtful use of ICTs, all students can feel included in science learning. At the heart of this presentation is a simple but powerful idea. ICT can bring biology closer to students' lives. By using accessible tools, we make sure every learner can participate meaningfully, including those with disabilities or fewer resources. What matters is not advanced equipment, but creative and purposeful use of simple digital resources. I will show how these practices build inclusion, confidence, and digital literacy, supported by both research and real classroom practice. Biology should be exciting since it studies life itself. But in many classrooms, it feels abstract and distant, dominated by textbooks and memorization. This makes students lose their curiosity and ask why biology matters at all. The challenge is the disconnect between content and their everyday experience. ICT gives us tools to change that, turning passive memorization into active exploration where students can see, question, and connect science with their lives. Technology should be seen as a support, not a replacement for teachers. It allows abstract concepts to become visible and easier to understand. Even basic tools can make learning more active and engaging. With ICT, students not only learn but also participate and collaborate more effectively. Today's students are already used to screens and digital interaction. Multimedia learning helps them remember and understand better than text alone. ICT also allows teachers to respond to different learning needs in the same class. By making lessons more dynamic, it turns complex biology into something much clearer and more concrete. The true strength of ICT is not just in delivering information, but in sparking curiosity. Teachers guide students through this process and remain essential. Even simple tools can raise powerful questions if used with purpose. Curiosity grows when digital activities are followed by dialogue and reflection. There are many free and simple ICT tools that can change the classroom experience. Videos from YouTube or TED provide strong visuals, while simulation like PhET allows hands-on exploration. Padlet helps students collaborate, and tools like Kahoot or quizzes make review fun. Google Forms and Slides support feedback and group work with very little effort. Videos and simulations are powerful because they show what students cannot normally see. Platforms like Crash Course present biology in a short and clear way. Simulation can give learners the chance to experiment with different variables. This approach supports inquiry-based learning and leads to better understanding and memory. Interactive platforms increase participation in class. With Padlet, every student can add their ideas and be heard. Kahoot and quizzes transform revision into a playful competition that motivates learners. Google Forms help teachers see quickly what students understood. These platforms make learning more open, collaborative, and inclusive. Universal Design for Learning, UDL, is about planning lessons so they include everyone from the beginning. It offers content in different formats, supporting learners with diverse needs. Students can engage in ways that match their strengths. ICT makes this flexibility possible, helping teachers design lessons that are naturally more inclusive. Artificial intelligence can personalize biology learning in powerful ways. Adaptive quizzes adjust to learners' level, and concept maps make relationships easier to see. Chatbots support independent study by answering questions in plain language. Still, teachers must remain in control, guiding students to think critically about the information. Everyday examples show how ICT works in practice. One biology teacher used Google Slides for group work on the respiratory system, which increased collaboration. In another class, YouTube clips were followed by Kahoot quizzes, keeping students motivated. Padlet was used for biodiversity, where students quickly shared many ideas. These simple approaches had a big impact on participation and focus. Inclusion is not just a theory but a classroom reality. In Thessaloniki, augmented reality apps make photosynthesis easier to understand for students with difficulties. Screen reader slides allowed visually impaired learners to follow lessons independently. In rural schools, even smartphones and Padlet supported collaboration. These examples show that ICT can remove barriers when used with creativity and purpose. Environmental literacy is central to biology education because it links science with daily life. Digital tools such as iNaturalist and Earth School make ecosystems more accessible to learners. In Greek schools, students recorded biodiversity with mobile labs, combining science with real-world observation. Citizen science projects further allowed them to contribute to actual research, building both ecological awareness and digital competence. Despite the benefits, challenges remain. Many teachers do not feel trained to use digital tools effectively. Rural schools often lack strong infrastructure, which limits options. Teachers also face time pressure from the curriculum, and some resist change. Finally, students can become distracted by screens if activities are not well structured. There are realistic ways to overcome barriers. Peer-to-peer sharing helps teachers learn directly from one another. Small and practical workshops provide skills without overwhelming them. Low bandwidth tools allow ICT use even in limited settings. Starting small prevents wasted time, while success stories encourage others to try. This creates gradual but sustainable change. Teacher readiness is central to inclusive ICT use. Confidence and belief are as important as technical skill. One-off seminars are rarely enough. Teachers need continuous mentoring and practice. They also need time to experiment and adapt tools to their classrooms. Systemic support ensures that these practices become sustainable in the long term. Assessment is evolving with ICT. Tools like Forms or Mentimeter give instant insights into student understanding. Anonymous responses reduce pressure, helping students be more honest. Digital portfolios allow learners to collect work and reflect on progress. This way, feedback becomes more personalized and constructive, supporting learning rather than only measuring it. ICT does more than deliver content. It empowers students. Tools like Flip or Padlet encourage them to reflect and create in their own style. Polls and quizzes ensure that every learner has a voice. Collaboration through shared platforms build a sense of ownership. These practices increase confidence and help students become more dependent learners. To conclude, ICT helps us bring biology closer to students and make lessons more meaningful. Inclusion is possible even with simple tools when used thoughtfully. Teachers remain central, guiding how technology is applied in learning. For long-term success, training and support are essential. Ultimately, ICT allows students to engage more, build confidence, and develop curiosity. I'd like to close by stressing one point. Inclusive biology education is not only possible, but realistic with the support of ICT. What matters is purposeful and thoughtful use, not advanced equipment. Every student deserves to feel included in science learning. Thank you for your attention.